Welcome to today's edition of The Good, the Bad and the Ugly, especially curated from the world of economy and business today. Let's start with the good. A massive debate has broken out within the government and outside about whether to invite outsiders, even those who have not cleared the civil services exams, into the nation's top administrative jobs. A circular by the Department of Personnel and Training has invited 10 outstanding individuals, even from the private sector, as joint secretaries in the government. These will be from areas such as aviation, financial services, revenue services, as well as economic affairs and agriculture. Inviting private sector at such high levels of administration is a very good move because it brings fresh thinking into the government. This should be welcomed because this really breaks the stranglehold of IAS, IPS as well as foreign services over India's administrative jobs. At times, they have really dragged their feet in decision making. And now the bad. The idea of creating a bad bank is a bank to which all non-performing assets and stressed loans are transferred so that there can be focused resolution for those loans. Also so that the so-called good banks can have healthier balance sheet and can continue their business regularly. In India's case, almost 14 lakh crore out of the 80 lakh crore of loans given out are stressed loans. But the creation of a bad bank is not going to solve the rot in the banking system, and that is why it is a bad idea. If you look at all the public sector banks in 2017-18, they incurred a net loss of 87,000 crore due to bad decisions. This is not going to change even if there is a bad bank created. What India needs is to change the way loans are given, the way they are monitored and the way they are evergreened. India needs to hold the lenders accountable. If we can do that, we will never need a bad bank. Otherwise, we will need a bad bank every 10 years. The choice is ours. And now the ugly. China and Sri Lanka are again locked in a dispute after China withheld $585 million worth of payment which was part of the Hambantota port deal. China wants to use one of the man-made islands for leisure and entertainment activities. However, the Sri Lanka Ports Authority has said that the port is only meant for port-related activities. Sri Lanka handed over the control of the Hambantota port to the Chinese in December of last year after a $1.12 billion deal. China is yet to pay half of that amount to the Sri Lankans. Reports suggest that China may not make this payment until this issue is resolved. Countries in the region such as Malaysia and Sri Lanka are only now beginning to realize the impact of the debt trap that Chinese infrastructure loans could get them into. Growing Chinese influence in India's backyard that makes this ugly. If you enjoyed watching this content, please subscribe to the Business Today YouTube channel and also like us on Facebook. Our Facebook page, www.facebook.com/businesstoday. Follow Business Today on Twitter India at BT_India and subscribe to our YouTube channel Business Today India.